Ready, go.
On play action, Lance on the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. How about the defense there trying to set the tone in the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down. Working from the gun, Lance. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start opening drive INT.
And partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Browns will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a play fake. Lance. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular yardage on that one.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They go up the middle with Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now an option play on 2nd down. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Here's Watson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Watson now to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. First down, here's White. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Evans out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Okay, ready?
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And they'll go right back to Evans. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. How about the example right here?
McPherson's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Chubb will get the call, running left. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 28. Now Watson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to the safety, Jesse Bates. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, he's going to look end zone here for Cooper. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So instead of 4th down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. To throw is Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Watson.
Throwing for Chubb, complete on the outrun. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum, because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watson on 3rd down. And this is a rocket pulled in by Cooper. Complete. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper from 8 yards out. And the Browns have moved out in front.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes it a 17-10 score. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. The Bengals drive about to get going.
They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with White, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, Evans looking for space. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. It looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Lance. And that will be incomplete.
Having to cover for this breakout on 3rd down. Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. This is fielded inside the 5. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. From the gun, here's Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Watson. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, he's going to air one out. That's caught at the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb as the first half is winding down. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving.
Well, Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Final shot before the break. Watson. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Second down, here's Chubb again. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Vision and speed, 2 of the attributes that you might say are important for a free safety, and we saw both in evidence there. They go with Chubb on second down. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired. And
that's the last, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Browns send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Waddle now to return it. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. They go with White on the counter, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, 48 yards. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Watson eluding the pressure right. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the 2nd round. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They run it again with Chubb. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. On 4th down, Watson. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A give. This is Chubb. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw, Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Chubb will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
And the Browns continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Waddle will return this from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
On 3rd down, it's Evans.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and 2nd down. Met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. There was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the 1st. Throwing his lance on 3rd down. He'll flick this out to Evans.
And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
On the ready?
They'll run for it. This is White. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And you'd have to say they have done what they set out to do in this wild card round. It won't get easier from here, of course, but they'll certainly have some momentum built up for when they hit the road in the divisional round next weekend. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Watson.
Got a man, it's Schwartz, complete. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if you picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because college football